tonight on
All right, calm down.
Can a speeding driver caught once be caught twice?
Let's go and get him.
A head-on smash leaves 3 people in serious condition.
Where are you hurting now? Chest?
Yeah, chest.
Catching a driver is one thing, but dealing with him back at the station is something else. Senior Constable Mick McCran has just started his shift when there's an emergency call.
We're responding now to a call for assistance. We have 2 vehicles that have had a head-on. We've possibly got 3 people trapped. Generally, when we're at these collisions, we expect some fairly serious injuries. One of the most frightening things we do is attend these collisions. It's horrible to think what may be going on at the scene. When we arrive, we just need to try to calm everything down, get the resources to the people that need the help the most, and do the best we can for the bystanders and the witnesses.
When Mick arrives, he immediately orders the highway to be closed.
Yeah, road's blocked, mate. Shut it down.
613, road's going to be blocked.
There are 2 wrecked cars on the road. And an ominous silence.
Who's injured, brother? Take your time. Chest?
Yeah, chest.
Okay.
Chest. It feels like my leg's broken.
Okay. Right leg or left leg?
Right.
Okay, stay with me here, brother.
The strong smell of petrol alerts Mick to the danger of a potential car fire. And he quickly disconnects the car's battery to prevent this happening.
Batteries are disconnected, we're okay there.
Now his attention goes back to the car's occupants.
Where can you feel pressure? You tell me.
Hey?
Where can you feel pressure?
Left leg is stuck, his door's all bent in.
Okay. Wait till the ambos get here, then we're going to pop that chair back, okay? Just in case you're bleeding and it's keeping pressure on it, okay?
And right on cue, the paramedics arrive.
Focus on the red one. Driver's got chest and lower limb being left leg. Yep. Passenger's just got left leg trapped. We'll get the guys to work on extricating him. Can't tell how bad he's bleeding to that left leg, so it's possible it's the lower leg fracture around about the chin.
Slammed into an embankment is the other vehicle. The driver of this car is also injured. And police are trying to keep her warm as shock starts to take hold. While an ambulance team work to stabilise the driver,
Pain in your jaw.
Mick delivers some pain relief to the passenger.
Not through your mouth, through your nose if you can. Yeah, breathe in. Nice long slow out. Yep.
But medics are unable to fully assess the injured men because they're trapped in the vehicle.
Mate, at this stage it's just chaos as usual.
Very good. All right. You'll have to be fine. Come on, mate. We're going to make it in.
It's just over 10 minutes since Mick reached the crash scene.
Okay.
And now the ambulance team have access to the crash victims. It's obvious their injuries are serious.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to put a collar around your neck, just so we can keep things nice and safe and you check them out better. You got any pain at all, mate? Yeah, my leg.
The seriousness of the injuries to all 3 crash victims means a helicopter will be needed. But where can it land?
So they won't be satisfied with the road because of the power lines and the trees?
I don't think there's room.
What we'll look to do is we'll use the property next door. Probably have to run down one of the police vehicles to give the chopper some idea. So I'm just going to scoot down the road for a second to see if we've got an available paddock, okay? Just let me know if you've got an ETA on them because it'll only take a couple of minutes.
It should be here in a matter of minutes.
Okay.
Now Mick's racing the incoming chopper to find somewhere for it to land.
Yeah, 613, I'm pinching a marked car on the northern side of the crash site. I'm going to make a landing site for this helicopter that's coming in.
The paramedics prepare to remove the injured driver. And Mick needs to find a safe landing space for the rescue chopper. The first track is a dead end.
Nah, this is all too far out of the road.
Then Mick finds a farmhouse.
We get you into the other paddock, get you right at the crash scene.
Yeah, okay. How long will it take you to do that?
Oh, we'll go straight away.
It's a wet night. Roads are greasy, and leading senior constables Rowan Tainton and Martin Buzzell are lasering in a 70 zone.
Well, behaving themselves, guys.
Yeah, it's pumping, isn't it?
And on the far side of the road, one motorist is going way too fast.
Well, going the other way. Maybe we're doing about 92, 94.
111.
Okay.
This driver has to be stopped as soon as possible. On wet roads, his high speed could easily end in disaster.
Yeah, it's a balcony type thing. Got a green light at Dawson Road at the moment. And his braking has gone left.
Oh, he's wandering, whatever this car is. This is it.
We've got our vehicle that's doing 111 in the 70 zone down Canterbury Road, so it's taken us a while to intercept him, but we'll go and have a chat. This gentleman's going to be walking for probably at least 6 months.
But at the lights, the speeding driver doesn't appear to know what to do.
How you going?
Good, thanks, mate.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm going to my house.
Sorry, where are you going?
My house.
All right, where's that?
Just across the road.
All right. Have you got your licence there, please?
Yeah.
When you were travelling down Canterbury Road,
Yeah.
we detected with the laser on 111. Are you aware it's a 70 zone? Are you aware it's a 70 zone?
I didn't mean that. Yeah.
Didn't mean it?
No.
Yeah. That's all right. You look like you've had a bit to drink tonight, have you?
No, I didn't. Not much really. I was trying to be careful with that.
Well, you couldn't have been. You're doing 41 kilometres over the speed limit, and with wet roads.
The driver doesn't know if it's his car or not. He can't find his licence, but he does remember having just 2 or 3 drinks.
I'm not really a big drinker, so.
All right. I observed you driving a motor vehicle. We're now required to undergo a preliminary breath test on a prescribed device to my satisfaction, OK? You with me?
Yeah.
You going to blow into the tube or not?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
All right. One big long breath. One big long breath, and I'll tell you when to stop, OK? Yeah. All right. Put the tube in your mouth first. Blow, 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 blow.
No, you didn't blow hard.
Blow again. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Put the straw in your mouth and stop mucking around, or I'll just take you back for a breath test anyway, OK?
Yeah.
You've got one last chance.
Yep.
You either blow in this or you just come back.
Senior Constable Mick McCran has succeeded in finding a clear landing area for an air ambulance close to the scene of a head-on smash on the highway.
Where you going, mate? I guess once we're organised, we'll just get a team to lift him up and over.
Yep. The drivers of both cars have been extracted and are now undergoing treatment in nearby ambulances. The passenger of the red car, however, isn't so lucky. He's still trapped.
Okay, so who's got his head? You got his head? Okay. You got him?
On three, 1, 2, 3. Put your head back, mate. Just relax.
With the final patient removed from the wreck, Mick's emergency evacuation of the scene can swing into gear.
The plan is when he's on a stretcher, he's going to go between the ambos and the fire trucks, going to go 30 metres down that way. The embankment's really low and we've got the fence already down, so we can get him onto the chopper. Okay.
Though it's not just the passenger of the red car requiring airlifting. With all 3 patients in serious condition and only 1 chopper, Mick faces a new problem.
The situation at the moment is that all of the occupants of the vehicles have been extracted. They've all got lower leg injuries, chest injuries. They're being assessed now by the air ambulance members. Some of those people will have to be flown to Melbourne for urgent treatment. Some will be transported by road. We're just in the process of working that out now.
You've got one last chance. You either blow in this or you just come back.
We're doing for a few.
All right?
Yeah, I'm hungry for me, man.
Go. No, you keep blowing until I say stop.
Yeah.
Step out of the car, please, driver.
In my opinion, your breath contains alcohol. I'm now required to accompany back to a police station or other testing place for the purpose of a breath test. You understand that?
I am,
Yep.
Yeah,
All right. What I'll get you to do is lock your car up.
Leading senior constables Rowan Tainton and Martin Buzzell have pulled over a speeder doing 111 in a 70k zone.
I'll give you a helping hand. Help out.
He says he only had a couple of drinks, but Rowan can see it was much more than that.
All right.
I'm sorry, but sorry.
No need to apologise to me. All right. Go around the other side of the car.
This guy was an accident waiting to happen. In the car, he provides a graphic illustration as to why.
What we've got here is the gentleman was speeding along Canterbury Road doing 111 in a 70 zone.
No, that wasn't me.
Wyatt,
That wasn't me, mate.
we've asked him to undergo a preliminary breath test.
I don't do that shit, man.
Quiet, hey, quiet.
What?
Quiet.
100 what?
111.
He's refused. He's mucked around with the preliminary breath test, and we're going back to Burrelbuck for a proper breath test. Now, like I said, you get one go at this, right? You've got to get it right. You understand? You've got to blow.
Yeah, all right.
Go. Blow, 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 blow. No.
Oh, put a nurse in.
No, I'll give him one more.
One more.
Sit in there. You've got to blow. All right?
I am.
You're not.
4.
Senior Constable Ryan Burns is lasering traffic.
768, 69. Just had a Hpau to come past us there in a convertible doing 69 in the 50 zone. So we'll catch up to him and find out what the go is this morning.
Ryan Burns' partner in crime prevention, Senior Constable Jackie Cavell, gets out to see what the driver has to say for himself.
Back there on Carroll Road, you know it's a 50 zone? You on any sort of medication or drugs at the moment? You seem like you are.
I'm on drugs?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, I'm just a bit nervous. So I've already lost my licence, so I can't lose any more demerit points.
You've already lost your licence?
No, I've got my licence at the moment, but I'm losing it.
Okay. For
being on the phone and not wearing a seatbelt.
Okay. All right. Make some inquiries. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
The man may not want any more demerits, but it's too late. The ticket has already been written out. It's bad news for the driver.
Here's your licence back. Ticket's due in April and payment details are on the back. All right, so being a back street, it always defaults to a 50 zone.
Oh my God.
Okay? It's 3 demerit points.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I thought you said 8.
If you want to listen.
That's all right, calm down.
Got up to 59 again.
Go and
Let's go and get him.
How will the driver react to being pulled over a second time? First, they have to catch him.
Just finished giving that gentleman a ticket there for speeding, and as he's taken off again, he's decided to speed off from us, hit the accelerator, and he's got up to 59 again in the 50 zone after he's been told it's a 50 zone. We'll just stop him and have another chat to him. Go around the corner, pull up. Go around. Go around. Go around. Go around the corner and pull over.
The driver is already angry about his first ticket. What effect might another one have?
Right. You've just been spoken to about speeding, and then you speed off again. You got back up to 59 again as soon as you left us. Are you silly or something?
But I just lost my licence. I'm just nervous now that I've lost this licence. I shouldn't even be driving now.
So the thing to do is to break the road rules again?
I'm not trying to break the road rules. I'm just having a shit day, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, you've just made it worse for yourself. Do you understand where we're coming from?
Where we're coming from.
You haven't even learnt your lesson.
I have learnt my lesson. That's why I'm
Well,
pissed
you wouldn't.
off.
You would have learnt your lesson if you'd slowed down and taken off slowly. But you grabbed the ticket, you snatch it off her, and then you put your foot down and speed again.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, bro?
I understand where you're coming from. You're disappointed with yourself that you've lost your licence.
Yeah, I'm completely stuffed now, to be honest with you.
Well,
Like,
having a
completely
licence is a privilege.
stuffed.
It's not a right. It's a privilege. Wait there for me.
I'm just so pissed off right now. If I get another ticket, I think I'm going to lose it.
I'm giving him another. He's getting another one for sure.
Hopefully they're decent people.
Here we go. It's a further ticket for speeding.
Are you serious?
Am I serious? I'm deadly serious.
But has the second ticket changed the driver's attitude?
Drive carefully.
Smart, man. See what I mean?
Ryan Burns is waiting to see if he will pull away in a hurry, but instead he does the opposite.
Is there something else we can help you with, or?
You going to move on? Or sit in the middle of the road?
Did you see that car speed pass? It's a 40 zone. Go hit him.
Don't tell me how to do my job. Best you move on.
Alright. So you don't take road safety very carefully.
I'm finished dealing with you.
Good job, mate.
Ryan and Jackie are unfazed.
Can you believe that, bloke?
I can believe it. I cannot believe it.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe it.
Who would have thought that being grumped at would be so much fun?
Right, I'm now required to furnish a further sample of breath for analysis.
In Maroondah Station, frustration is mounting as leading senior constables Rowan Tainton and Martin Buzzell try to process an extremely drunk driver they pulled over for speeding.
Okay, this is your last chance, quick. Quick, put your head up.
Please don't look.
Quick, take your head off. Ready?
I don't want to lose my job.
You ready? Just blow, all right? You ready?
The driver is concerned he might lose his job if he fails the test, but the writing is on the wall, regardless of the result.
Big deep breath, quick. Quick. You right? You ready to blow?
Yeah, I'm ready to blow.
All right. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No, stop. All right. Yeah. What we're going to do, we're going to get the nurse to take blood. All right. I don't care about your job. All right. Sit back in the room.
It's going to be a long night. Rowan's patience is going to be pushed to the limit.
Turn side on, look the wall. That's one way to break the table.
A drunk driver has repeatedly failed to complete the breath test and is now refusing to have his photo taken.
We've now ordered an after-hours nurse who is coming from Brighton to draw blood out of our person, because unfortunately he's incapable of giving a sample to the instrument.
So even with the furniture trashed, the process goes on.
All right? It appears to me that you're unable to provide a sufficient sample of breath because of some physical disability.
But before the nurse can arrive, the driver gets some of the alcohol out of his system.
The scary thing is that less than 2 hours ago, he was the driver of a motor vehicle exceeding the speed limit in Canterbury Road.
Keep still, don't move.
The tests came back with a blood alcohol reading of 0.192, almost 4 times over the limit.
Yeah, these are the type of drivers that you read about in the papers. They just roar through red lights, and mum, dad and the kids could be coming the other way through a green light, and they just run into the side of it and just wipe out an entire family. It's horrifying, really.
Senior Constable Mick McCran has been at the scene of the crash for 45 minutes. And it's imperative the injured get to hospital.
They'll give us 2 minutes notice. We'll have plenty of time to work a team up and do that while the transport him on stretcher, OK?
The next challenge is getting the crash victims to the helicopter.
I'll organise for when we stretch him out which way we're going to go.
Which is up an embankment and on the other side of an electric fence.
Yep. All we're going to do is pop your truck out of the road if we can move it, just enough so we can get a stretcher team down. We've got a low point in the embankment. We've got the electric fence pushed down, the blankets on it from the fireys, and it'll just be a hand carry over the top and onto the bird.
The female driver of the green car is being airlifted out with injuries to her face and chest.
All right, so we're just up and over here. Beautiful. Watch over these rocks, guys. Keep your eyes up.
The occupants of the red car are taken away in ambulances, and now the crash site can be examined.
All right, that's one down. When we look at the position of the vehicles, it tells us a number of things. Not only the damage to the actual vehicles themselves, but also which part of which vehicle met and where. Most importantly, we have some gouge marks on the road. They've been freshly made, and they've been made by a part of a vehicle when it's decompressed and pushed down on the suspension. The suspension has then made contact with the road. Effectively, the lower swing arm of this vehicle has come into the contact with the road and has ground down on the road surface. This proves to us that this vehicle was on the correct side of the road at the time of the collision. The suspension has then travelled all the way down, made an impact with the road and dragged backwards to its final resting point.